Yes, Mr. Anand.
About how many are we proposing printing? Because it just simply stays.
As much as 1,500 of those would buy us.
Disseminating this information.
Yes.
I mean, once we have 20,000 brochures.
We're going to walk the streets and hand them out.
We also have a number of events coming up. We won't have them in time for those, but this weekend we have something with Nuys' office and other people at Delano Park for children. 2 weeks from now, we have the dedication of the fire station. No, scratch that. 2 weeks from now, we have the celebration for 75 years of 39. And we will be in big force for that. And there are other upcoming events at which we can now put up our nice pop-up booth, which you and some of the other members have not seen yet, and our new table banner, and be a big presence like we were at the health fair that Nuys sponsored over by the school, where we received a letter thanking us for our support and our help. So we are doing a lot of things that many community members are unaware of. That's one of the reasons we'd like to put this out, because believe it or not, we're not just supposed to be doing that. We're all supposed to be responding to issues that are of importance to you that the City Council itself is voting on. And our esteemed president has written in a serious number of community impact statements in relation to some of those issues. And by the way, not all of them were a yes. We had a couple of no ones, negative reports. And so we're trying to do what we hear you want us to do and what we're being told that we need to do to benefit all of you and us, because we live here too. So we care. We're trying to do something to help you and us. We hope you'll understand that.
Mr. Walenko.
I'd like to make a recommendation to the board that we table this, just because we're voting on something we don't even understand what's in the actual pamphlet. It'd be more fitting if we had a finished product in front of us, one that was created on a computer, everyone that agreed on.
We're voting to
allocate the funds to do it.
Right.
We're not allocating as to the content.
But the content is not developed. We're voting to, once the content is developed, then print it. But if something's developed and we don't actually like it, then what do we do with that money? I'm just saying we should first develop the product and then vote to fund it, as opposed to print something out.
We're not printing. We're just allocating the funds, because we're not going to have the money.
Thank you, Mr. President. Maria and I a lot of times disagree, but she's 100% on this, that if the council office is producing this information, if the congressman is producing this, and now we're going to produce this, you've been cut back from your budgets from 50,000 down to 37.5. I think there's better use of that 1,500 in the community. Maybe we can replace the trash cans. Maybe we can clean up the street. But I think, like Derek, I'd like to see this held back up maybe a month, and we can take a look at it again.
Well, I think it would be beneficial to have a constituent services guide. We're held accountable for the sidewalks, for televisions in the street, and for everything else. We spend more money on pizza than the cost to print this guide. So we'll have the vote and we'll move on with our...
I didn't spend that much.
I think we should vote on it to allocate the funds, and then we're not spending it, we're just allocating it. And then we'll work on it.
All we're doing is earmarking the funds.
Correct. Yes.
Yep. So I make a motion that we adopt the language of 8F as is and hold the vote.
Seconded.
With that, I call for the vote, Mr. Secretary.